It's Sunday, and there's a robot behind me. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so story number one. Last week, I'm a server. I don't know if you guys know that. And I work at a restaurant called Cheddar's. It's this wholesome, happy little family restaurant. It's fucking hell. And anyway, so we're busy during one of our rushes on like Wednesday night, and I'm working in the bar, and we have booths in the bar, and people can say, like, you don't have to, obviously you don't have to drink if you're in the bar, but people have their like kid on the end of a table in a high chair, and I'm trying to get to another one of the booths. I'm carrying a tray. It has soup in it, and it has like 4 things of ranch, because someone was like, can I get some ranch and extra salsa to go with this chicken? And I'm like, right away, I'll be right with you. So anyways, I'm taking this tray over to the table that right past this little high chair kid, and he turns around and makes a grab for my tie. And I like moved over, and I moved too fast, and the soup moved on the plate that they had it on. And I try not to, like, it started, I'm like, this is gonna fall, this is it, I'm gonna drop it, doesn't matter now. And so I start to, like, slow motion, like, ah, and so it starts falling. I'm trying not to hit the kid with a plate full of hot soup and a bunch of ranch and salsa and shit. And so it falls over onto this next, like, there's a high top and there's an empty seat, and it just hits that, and it splashes onto like 2 people who are sitting there. They have like potato soup and salsa and ranch just all over like their tops and stuff, and splashed on them, and they're like, and that's not, I probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble as much, and I still have my job, so yay. But I did get in trouble, because I probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble had I not yelled out fuck like as soon as it happened, because this is a completely like family friendly restaurant, and they sent me home. Story number 2. Let's see. Oh, first time I ever dyed my hair was last year. I went to Utah with my sister, and her sister. Her friend is a cosmetologist, is a beautician, a hair salonist. So she asked us if we wanted to do anything to our hair, and we were like, sure, whatever. And she's like, do you want to dye it? And I was like, I've never dyed my hair, yeah. And she was so excited. She's like, what color do you want to dye it? And I was like, let's do something crazy. And she was like, blue. And so I was like, alright. So I dyed like blue streaks in my hair and stuff, and it was pretty cool. Not like everyone, but it was like a couple of blue streaks. It was really cool. And so, but that faded out, it turned like green or something. So I was like, oh, I gotta get rid of that. So I dyed that all out. And later on, like, I did purple. And I had purple in for a while. It was really cool. I liked it. In 9th grade, I think one of the only classes, well, I had pretty good grades in 9th grade, but one of the only classes that I made straight A's in the entire year, like in every single thing that I did, was my science class. And I don't even like science. I still don't like science. I didn't like it then. I never really had like science. And the only reason that I made a good grade was because I was had the biggest crush on my 9th grade science teacher. It was pretty bad. Like this one time she called me up and she was like, you did a really good job on this project. And I just started blushing. My face was so red. It was so depressing. I was like, oh my god, please stop blushing right now. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. But yeah, I only made an A's in science class in 9th grade, or not all my projects, because I was absolutely in love with my teacher. She was hot, so I think it's pretty fair. On to those homos who do videos as well. Monday. Don't take the mick out of me by telling me you're to pop my clogs. That's not cool, and you better have tasted steak. What's wrong with you? How pseudo-American are you if you haven't tasted steak? Tuesday. Just for everybody's information, Moses is a compulsive liar, and this isn't the first time he's made an outrageous, maybe badly placed cancer comment or reference. You know what I'm talking about. Wednesday. Seriously. Thursday. You didn't tell us what your lie was, so I'm just gonna assume they were all lies. Real mature Thursday. Friday. Saturday. You have a hamster? That's not okay. Hamsters are gross. You should get rid of them. Just saying. And that's all. I completely forgot. No, not the last one. The first one was a lie. I've never spilt anything on a customer. I drop shit all the time, and I've spilled things in the back and everything, but I've never spilled anything on a customer. Put this on. Put a bit of tie on. Just tie things up. Tie the loose ends of this knot. A super purple tie.